welcome back to our channel. Now, we're going to be discussing the most popular question we received on our channel. What's the question, Greg?
So the most popular question we received on our channel is, why aren't you guys married? Or are you guys married? Or some variation of that.
So we're going to explain all of that. But first, you guys know the drill. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because when we drop a new video, we don't want you to miss a thing. Alright, so let's get into this video. Why aren't we married?
So seriously, we've been together for 8 years now. Over 8 years. You can see that in our 8-year anniversary video. So look at all these comments. They just keep coming since we've started this. Never in our entire relationship has anybody ever asked us, why aren't you guys married? With the exception of the pastors from the christening.
That's it, yeah.
That's it. So the pastors just gently encouraged marriage, and that was about it. That's the closest anybody's even suggested it. I just don't think it's one of those things that, at least where we're from,
that we get often.
No,
we don't get that question often at all.
So basically, people, at least where we are, people accept the relationship you're in, and it's sort of a personal choice. Whether you live married, not married. Whatever it is.
They don't try to impose their beliefs on us. So we have friends that are in similar situations as us, like they are together and haven't been married and they have kids. We have friends that are married. We have friends that are divorced. Like, we have all types of friends in our circle, and it's just a personal choice. Whatever they choose in their relationship, we're happy as long as they're happy, and same goes for us with them.
Yeah. It's sort of a live and let live. Everybody has their own relationships, their own beliefs, and we're accepting of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Have we talked about marriage? Yes, multiple times. Honestly, my parents were never married.
My parents were married. They divorced when I was 12. My father got remarried. My mom did not. I don't know if marriage has the same meaning that it used to have for previous generations. So it seems to be the demographic of our parents' age or grandparents' age that seem to be the most, you guys got to get married, have that sort of attitude. Yeah. But it doesn't, in our generation, doesn't seem to have the same meaning anymore. It's so easy to get divorced. It's just, people take marriage as a goal in life. Once I get married, it's going to change something. Then they do everything they can. I know girls that be planning their marriage forever. Then they have that event, and then they realize the next day or after the honeymoon, you're right back to where you were 2 weeks ago, and nothing's changed, and they're not happy. And then it ends in divorce.
My mom used to tell me marriage is something easy to get into, and it's the hardest thing to get out of. It's like a big step that you take. It's a big decision.
We're not trying to force anything. We are so happy, and since we've got to spend more time together and more time with the family since everything's been on lockdown, we've just grown even more. And I can honestly say I'm the happiest I've ever been in a relationship.
Same here, honestly.
And the kids, oh my gosh, now that they have to go to school, they miss us so much more than they ever have. Everybody, we just love being together as a family. Yeah. We know that signing a contract and putting a ring on our finger isn't going to change anything. That's literally all it is. Now there's a ring, now there's a piece of paper.
Right. Out of all due respect to a lot of my religious people out there, Greg and I know that we're a unit. We're going to be together forever. And when the time comes, we'll get married. And that's kind of how we see it. Our relationship is so strong. We don't have any worries. Do you have any worries?
Absolutely not.
I have zero.
I think that's one of the other things. Some people get married to know, now I can't lose you, now you're mine. And it's almost an ownership thing. I know Chantel trusts me, and I trust her with everything in me. There's no secrets. There's full communication in our relationship. Yes. And I think some people lacking that think this will bond them or hold them tighter. And again, it changes nothing. Now there's just a contract that takes a lot to be broken if you want to get out of it.
Right. And then you have the government in your business.
People already refer to us as husband and wife. Yeah. Her hubby, his wife, because that's the relationship that we have.
Yeah, it is.
And we would do the same for other people that have been together, and you just assume that they're married.
But would anything change if we went and got married tomorrow and put a ring on it? Like, would anything about us change?
No. So, to that point, some people might say, then why don't you just do it if it's not going to change anything?
So here's why.
Yes. As we said, we've discussed getting married, and we want it to be like a really great experience. I don't want it to be just some rushed thing. And if you've seen any of our previous videos, either Meet the Family or 8-year anniversary, it gets a bit of our history in there. You can see where we've come from to get to where we are. And we don't want to just squeeze in a rushed wedding, especially with like having a family, having kids that are looking up to us. We want to set a great example. So we plan on being together forever. And when we do our wedding, we want it to be something really special and let our kids see that. So they have a whole different appreciation for marriage than we had growing up.
I totally agree, babe. Like, you couldn't have said it any better.
Right.
Like, we're not following the rules, like the traditional rules, like get married, then have kids.
We're living our best lives.
We are living our best lives.
It's sort of going by what feels good, staying happy,
Absolutely.
Laughing, having fun.
Yeah, like Greg's right. We're not in a rush. It's not like we're brushing marriage under the rug. We value it and we openly communicate about it often. Since we've been together, since we started dating, we always talked about it. But it wasn't something that we wanted to rush to get into. We want to take our time and get to that chapter when we get to it. Not only that, but these past 8 years has been such a journey for Greg and I. Like, when we started, we were students. Like, we couldn't finance a wedding. Then I went to school. I had student loans that I had to pay back. We were having children. Like, things weren't done in your traditional order. And that's okay. And our parents approved of that. Like, no one said anything. They were, as long as we were happy, our parents were happy, and they supported us thus far. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, it's not an issue.
Not just like our parents, like friends, our family, extended family, communities.
A whole circle,
like,
yeah.
Everybody that matters.
Yeah. And it's like, we want to make that experience special for them too, for them to witness
Absolutely.
Us getting married.
I think like we have really great ideas and visions that it's going to be an experience, and we want to share that experience with all those people in our circle.
And hopefully one day, guys, we'll be sharing that experience with you.
Yeah.
Building a solid future together and being able to provide for our children as healthy parents was and is still a top priority for us.
We don't want to have just a mediocre wedding. We want to have a wedding that turns into one of the best stories we ever have to tell. And the people that are invited to our wedding also have that story to tell.
And now that we have kids that are able to experience that moment, that means the world to us.
So basically, we want to create like an incredible vision, like an experience for our kids, something that they would really appreciate and give them something to look forward to. Right. When they grow up and they want to get married, to them, this is what marriage should be. This is what a wedding should be. And it's a whole different level of appreciation versus they know that there's people in their world who have been married and aren't married and remarried, and we want to give them a different impression of what marriage should be.
And just to second that, because it's going to be so different for them, like our generation of kids, it's not like they're going to go back and look at pictures and be like, Mom, what was this like? Like, what was this like? Like, they're literally going to be a part of every step. And I want my children to be a part of that. Because it's not just Greg and I getting married, but it's all of us bringing that together in union, right? Like,
for sure. Oh man, I can just imagine, like, the girls would love this, like, to be a part of something like that. And then it adds to their own experience, their own goals, to have that themselves when they grow up.
Yeah. It's going to be so special for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want an extravagant wedding. I was never the girl to sit down and daydream about like what my wedding would be like. What was more important was finding a soulmate, and I found Greg. Again, like, I don't want something so love you.
Love you.
I don't want something extravagant, but rather meaningful. And that's what's really important to me and to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I want some kind of an experience that represents that day and like that we'll never forget.
I agree.
There's so many options and things that we've discussed and considering, and we don't know what that will be yet, but
we don't know.
It'll come. This could be everything from destination wedding or just special location or castle.
I have no idea
exactly
what I want my wedding to look like. Like, I just haven't gotten there yet.
And I know, just like everything else in our relationship, it just continues to grow and everything happens in the right time.
It does.
It all comes together. And I know that will happen the exact same way. It's going to be something amazing.
I honestly, yeah, I do. I know it, and I honestly can't wait.
Yeah, everything from whether it's like are getting new vehicles, transferring from apartment to townhouse to getting our own house, like everything we've been growing our whole time together.
And we never rushed anything.
No,
like everything happened in the time it was supposed to happen. And we are strong believers that our life will continue to do just that. Whatever is meant to happen will fall into place at the right time.
Absolutely. Doors just continue to open for us,
sure.
and we just keep going in that direction.
Yeah. Greg, have you ever pictured what your wedding day would be like?
Limitedly? Recently, since we've been discussing this, I've been thinking about it more.
Aww.
In the time we talk about marriage, I think of different possibilities.
Yeah.
And that's it. And like I said, I know the right opportunities will sort of make themselves available in the right time.
It will.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never really thought about it in depth, but I'm thinking when we get to that stage, we may hire a planner to bring our wedding vision to life.
Our ideas keep changing.
Yes, they do.
It's just sort of as new experiences come or new opportunities come, our ideas change. And so who knows where we'll be at 6 months from now or a year from now. All I know is neither of us is going anywhere. We're soulmates. I believe she's my soulmate. She helps me grow, and I feel the best I've ever felt since I've been with her.
And I'm going to interrupt, and I'm going to politely interrupt. I feel the same way about you, Gregory.
See? We're good.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna break us apart.
Nothing can interrupt this.
No, that's not even an option, and there's no doubt in my mind. I've never felt that way. Like, this is my best friend, and we share everything. We do everything together. I look forward to doing things with her. Like, I'm so excited we had the opportunity to go to Niagara Falls and that. Like,
yeah, it was so
that
special.
Was awesome. And so I know that when it comes to like our wedding and honeymoon, it's going to be that much beyond that. Like, even as great experiences we had, I just want to have more of those with you.
Same here, babe. We're just truly excited to see what's next. I truly believe that 4 months we were in lockdown, Greg and I, like he mentioned it before, but I'm gonna say it again. We got so much closer. We were just like, this is how we want life to be. Like, we're each other's soulmates. We're on this journey together, and we are so excited to see what lies ahead of us. I can't see me being with anybody else on this journey. I honestly can't. Like, Greg is absolutely the one. He never forgets to tell me how much he loves me.
Forget? Can you forget?
Right.
No, we show each other, we tell each other. Like, I think the showing is the more important part, but we take such good care of each other.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We complete each other. That's how I feel.
I agree.
I'm sure somebody's going to ask what about the proposal, because we've already discussed the marriage part. There will still be a proposal, and it will be an amazing surprise. I don't know how much of that you guys will get to see, but you'll hear all about it, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I know that that's important, and I know she wants to have that moment. I'm not going to take that away from her.
You know what? I think you're going to have to let them see it. You're going to have to set this up on your own with a camera
We'll figure
crew.
something out. The little hidden camera in the back, like, that was the the moment. A body cam? What are those funny glasses you're wearing?
The thing is, guys, I am so good. Like, Greg can't pull anything past me. Like, the minute he's not wearing his earrings, I'll know. The minute he shaves his face, I will know. I know everything. Like, it's gonna be tough. Like,
I know, Will. If I tried to bring something into the house, like,
I will know. I'm just so good.
I know. It's hard to do surprises when we're that close. We'll figure it out.
I can't wait to see what's up your sleeve, actually.
Everything will happen in time.
It will. All right, guys. So I hope we answered those marriage questions for you, and I hope you guys can understand and appreciate where we're coming from. I just want to shout out all the people who have left us lovely comments. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting what we do here on YouTube, and we're going to continue to share our journey with you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. So much love and appreciation. Was not expecting that when we started this.
No.
But really appreciate it.
All right, guys. Again, so you know the drill. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because we don't want you to miss a thing. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Track time.